Straight ahead on 12 News, figuring out the true cost of college. We'll have tips for students and families to help avoid the mountain of debt. Plus, an empty feeling at local food shelves will show you the biggest need. But first, hot, sold.
We've been actually riding a crest for quite a while.
We have new perspective on the local housing market. 12 News starts right now. Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. This fall has been a good time for people trying to sell their house.
How good, you ask? Well, this has been the hottest fall market for sales in a decade. As Eric Nelson reports, there are a few reasons why.
The housing arrow is pointing up.
It's been a busy time. It's fun.
In September, there was a 12% surge in Twin Cities home sales.
For those of us in the business, it's getting to be fun again because we're having a chance to help people meet their goals and meet their dreams.
This fall rise was fostered by low interest rates, a better job market, mild autumn weather, and rising rental costs.
I think the increase in rents in the rental market has also made ownership of housing, a pretty good financial decision.
Greg Roglin of Edina Realty says the housing uptick was especially prominent in certain price ranges.
The big increases in sales have been that sub 400 market. That's been the dynamic part of the marketplace that we've been seeing.
The market has been so hot, in fact, that September saw the most pending sales since 2005.
We've been actually riding a crest for quite a while here. The beginning part of this year was pretty phenomenal. The market was on fire.
Now the question is, will buying continue to be trendy?
I think the market's going to look good for the foreseeable future.
I'm Eric Nelson for Channel 12 News.
According to the Minneapolis Area Association of Realtors, the median sales price in the Twin Cities last month was $222,000. That's an 8% increase. And the local cities with the highest median sales price increases were New Hope, Golden Valley, and Plymouth. New Hope saw a 25% spike in September.
The city of Plymouth is exploring the idea of using city-owned land for affordable housing. The city owns about 250 parcels that don't serve a specific purpose. Many of them are smaller properties acquired through tax forfeiture or for road projects. The city is looking at which parcels may work best for single-family homes or townhomes. Plymouth would also look to partner with a nonprofit such as Habitat for Humanity. Your patience with road construction will pay off, at least somewhat. The ramp from westbound I-94 to southbound I-494 reopens this evening, Wednesday evening. The ramp has been closed for the past month. Hennepin County is helping families make costly repairs if they still have lead-based paint in their homes.
The county received a $3.7 million federal grant. Reporter Sonia Goen shows us how the money could help local residents.
Mike and Alex, the grant from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development will fund 400 lead home inspections. Money will also be used for lead abatement projects. Lead is a problem, especially in older homes.
If you have original components in your house and it's built before 1978, then you might be concerned that there's a hazard there.
If residents suspect they have a lead problem, they can apply for a free inspection with the county. If lead is detected, residents will talk with experts on the best way to fix it. County officials say it's important to tackle this issue because children are still being exposed to high levels of lead.
Children's brains are still developing. This can affect their IQ, their attention span, their ability to learn. Even lower levels, even very low levels sometimes, can have effects on children's development.
The grants are available for families who have children under the age of 6. Residents also have to meet income guidelines. The average grant amount is about $6,500. For more information, log on to our website, 12.tv. Alex?
All right, thanks, Sonia. A significant drop in donations at a Golden Valley food shelf has the organization asking for the public's help to stock the shelves. Donations are down 21% at Prism in Golden Valley compared to last year. You can see many of the shelves are running low or empty, and this is a tough time of the year because partnerships with area farmers markets end for fresh produce. The food shelf serves hundreds of families each month from Golden Valley, Plymouth, New Hope, Crystal, and Robbinsdale. 50,000 pounds of food is distributed to families each month, year-round.
Summer and fall are typically slow periods for food shelves. So we want to make sure that folks are thinking about the needs of our community all the time, not just over the holidays, because it's every single month that we serve 600 families.
If you would like to donate, top items needed right now are flour, sugar, oil, pancake mix and syrup, as well as canned proteins such as tuna, salmon, or chicken.
Service dogs in training get a unique opportunity to work with firefighters who are training. West Metro Fire had visitors from Canines, a nonprofit that provides service dogs to people with disabilities. It was a chance for the animals to get familiar with firefighters and their equipment. The visit was meant to help the dogs feel more comfortable when there's an actual emergency.
Some of the things that happen with dogs, from what I understand in fire situations, is the dogs will run and hide, and it actually will lead to their demise as opposed to, staying calm and listening to their commands.
It was a regular training night for the firefighters too, offering a chance to work with someone with a service dog. Coming up, a new tool to break down the cost of college. We'll show you next.
And then a little bit later in sports, it is opening night of the soccer playoffs. We'll have highlights from the Cooper girls game.
But first, cooler on Thursday. Temperatures will be in the 50s. Well, this is the time when high school seniors wrestle over where to apply to college.
Students may focus on finding the school with the right academic or social fit, but it should also be the right financial fit.
12 News reporter Shannon Slatton looks at what to consider when thinking about the cost of college.
Studies show more and more students need to think about the cost of college before dealing with the ramifications of college debt years down the line. The cost of college is going up, so is student debt. One financial professional I spoke with says we need to start thinking about college more like a financial investment and not like a reward for good behavior in school. We tackle how costs should factor into your college choice today in Money Savers.
It's important for me to go to college because no one in my family has graduated with a degree.
Every fall there's a race to pay for college.
I'm trying to apply for as many scholarships as I can.
Senior Jenna Sturgis is trying to grab as many scholarships as she can.
Which is why I'm here every day.
She's watching the clock and her email.
I've been checking my email every single day, seeing if I've won anything at all.
Jenna kept money in mind when choosing a college. She's planning on attending South Dakota State.
Yeah, I was looking for an affordable college because I obviously didn't want to pay $50,000 a year.
Realistically, thinking about the cost of college now can curb student debt in the years ahead.
One of the worries is that, everybody wants to go to Harvard or we don't want to go to Ivy League, but can they afford it?
The Department of Education launched a new website this fall called College Scorecard to help parents answer that question. It breaks down the average price of the school, financial aid, and how much graduates typically earn.
So you need that for every college.
But even after you know the numbers, there's more to the sticker price than meets the eye.
What's important for families to understand is the published price of college versus the net price.
The net price is the price after financial aid and grants have been applied.
So typically the net price of college is going to be about 30% less than that published price.
So how do you cut down the net price? One answer is what Jenna Sturgis already knows: scholarships.
It's not necessarily that the student always has to have a 4.0 to garner or to actually get some of the funds from scholarships.
Erickson points out that there are scholarships that go unused each year, which are based on qualifications like community service or extracurricular activities.
Even if the scholarship is maybe a minimum of $500, my question to that student is, when are you going to ever earn $500 for 1 hour's worth of work, which typically is what it takes to fill out an application.
Every dollar earned now is money you don't have to repay later.
There's probably a better option.
Which is what students should keep in mind when choosing a college beyond what they can afford.
It breaks my heart to see students graduating with, $100,000 in student loans.
Starting next fall, there's a big change in figuring out how to pay for college. Students will be able to access financial aid forms in October rather than in January using their parents' tax return from the previous year. This will allow students to apply for financial aid before or when they apply for college instead of after they're accepted. This is geared to helping families make a more educated decision about college. Mike and Alex, back to you.
All right, thanks, Shannon. Coming up, no hair, no problem. Why it's a great day to be follically challenged.
But first in sports, Champlin Park lights it up in the opening round of Section Girls Soccer Playoffs. Jay Wilcox has that and more when we come back. Jay Wilcox is here with Sports Now, and playoffs are already underway in soccer, and it was as close as they could get between Park Center and Maple Grove.
Yeah, a lot of times these playoff games get like this, even if you don't necessarily expect it. Well, it is playoff time in high school soccer, and while many of our local teams get started Thursday, some teams had their playoff openers on Tuesday night. That includes top seed Maple Grove hosting Park Center in the 5AA girls quarterfinals. Tie game in the second half when the shot is stopped by Park Center goalkeeper Rachel Huser on a great save. Late in the second half, Josie Pay with a chance to win it for Park Center, but a free kick off the crossbar and out. So we go to overtime. 2 minutes in, Meredith Hawkinson wins it for the Crimson with a beautiful volley. Maple Grove grinds out a win to advance to the semifinals on Thursday night. Also in the quarterfinals, 4th seed Champlin Park hosting Osseo. And Champlin Park strikes on a corner kick as Allie Carlson gets it to Kaylee Martinson. It's off her shoulder and in for a 1-0 Rebels lead. They look for more as Danny Johnson sends the pass over to Martinson. She lines it up and will curl the shot home to give Champlin Park a 2-0 lead at halftime of this one. And the scoring is far from over. Haley Hargroder speeds past the Orioles defense and slips it past the keeper and in for a 3-0 Rebels lead. Osseo does make it interesting as Gretchen Nissler's corner kick is one touched in by Hannah Foote, and the Orioles are back within 3-1. But it's Champlin Park's night. Ari Pagmani has nice ball control in close, and she'll put the shot away to make it 4-1. Champlin Park wins 6-1. They'll face Maple Grove in the semifinals on Thursday. The Cooper girls soccer team is in Class A this season. The Hawks look to make it a successful playoff debut in Section 5A as they played host to Columbia Heights. Good passing for Cooper as Nicole Schneider gets it to Sophie Fitzsimmons to Ellie Kroonquist, who gets control and lofts the left-footed shot in for a goal. Cooper takes a 2-0 lead. They make a bid for more, but have some bad luck here. The first shot's off the bottom of the crossbar, and the second try by Ailey Snapko somehow stays out of the net too. But no near miss the next time. Snapko's crossing pass eludes the Heights goalkeeper, and Kroonquist puts it away. Cooper wins 3-0. They'll play at Breck in the quarterfinals on Thursday. Providence Academy, Totino Grace, and Heritage also won their girls' playoff games on Tuesday. Well, the Heritage Christian boys team was hoping to get off on the right foot in the playoffs as well. The Eagles in white hosting Rockford. The ball's jabbed away, but Daniel Hataya follows up with the shot and goal to make it 1-0 Heritage. Tied at 1-1 in the second half, and Zach Johansson takes his time, and he'll fire a well-placed shot inside the post. Heritage wins it 3-1. They play Holy Family on Thursday. Totino Grace, Benilde, Breck, and Providence also won their section openers in boys soccer. Well, in girls tennis, old rivals and standout programs Breck and Blake met for the Section 4A team title. Number 1 doubles, Sophie Scalarud and Sydney Kratlitz for Blake. Lauren Kozakowski and Grace Zumwinkle for Breck. Zumwinkle with a nice shot, setting up the overhead winner by Kozakowski for the Mustangs. And it's Kozakowski with a big serve coming up, and Zumwinkle with a volley winner as the Breck duo takes the match in straight sets. To number 4 singles, Breck Sophia Martin comes to the net and drops in a backhand volley for a point here. She also wins in straight sets. Most of the rest of the matches go the Bears' way, though. 2 singles, a nice backhand down the line by Blake's Arlena Shen sets up an easy forehand winner. She wins 6-0, 6-0. 3 singles, Paige Olamu in the near court for Breck, and 2 overheads are down by Lucy Nelson, but then Olamu wins a point on a nice touch volley. Later, Nelson rips a great forehand deep in the corner as she goes on to win in straight sets. Blake edges Breck 4-3 to take the section title and advance on to state. And tomorrow we'll have some more tennis, Maple Grove versus Wayzata in their section semis.
All right, thanks a lot, Jay.
You're welcome.
We turn now to Local Vote 2015 and candidates running for the Brooklyn Center School Board.
4 people are on the ballot for 3 available seats, and today we hear from incumbent Jeff Palm and former City Council member Mary O'Connor.
My name is Mary O'Connor. I'm campaigning for Brooklyn Center School District 286. The Minnesota Constitution says public schools should make our citizens intelligent so they can govern the state. It says we should have a thorough and efficient system of public schools. Therefore, we need to teach academics to our students in an efficient manner. This is our mission. We have good teachers, but they have too many demands on their time. If we eliminate many unnecessary activities, they can spend their time teaching. Brooklyn Center School District has been in statutory operating debt for many years. If we focus on our mission and eliminate other activities, we can get out of debt. I'm Mary O'Connor. These are some of my ideas to help Brooklyn Center School District 286.
Hello, my name is Jeff Palm and I have been your Brooklyn Center Community Schools Board representative for the last 4 years. During my 4 years, we have brought in strong and committed leadership, shown the fiscal responsibility necessary to get out of statutory operating debt, and developed a bold new 5-year strategic plan with the help of our community partners. In the next 4 years, we need to continue to invest wisely in people and programs as we embark on that plan. Our goals are to build a strong community, to create classrooms that bolster all forms of student achievement, and to ensure that every student has the education and life skills to choose their path after graduation. Please vote Palm so that we can continue to work towards these important goals.
On Thursday, 2 more Brooklyn Center School Board candidates. Well, still ahead, why it was a good day to be bald.
We'll be right back. Finally, 2 advantages to being bald. 1, you don't have to worry about a bad hair day, and today, you get to eat free.
Yeah, at 3 Squares Restaurant in Maple Grove, Chrome Dome customers don't have to worry about picking up the tab. They get to eat for free up to $15 worth. Among the bald and proud we saw today, Maple Grove Police Chief Eric Werner. And you don't have to be completely bald to get a discount. Losing some of your hair counts too.
We have a little fun of it. If you got a little bald spot going, we'll give you 25% off. So yeah, depends on how bald you actually are. But yeah, it's just a fun thing. A lot of the people like it.
The promotion was the idea of Blue Plate restaurant company owner David Burley, who himself is bald and proud. That's a neat idea.
Great
a lot
idea.
of fun,
a lot of people out there. That's right.
So far, so good.
Yeah, exactly.
Runs in my family, though, so, you know, a matter of time.
Full bill for you, sir.
That's it for now. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
We'll see you back here tomorrow. Community Corner's coming up next.